Welcome back to the Travels with Kev podcast, a podcast that gets you back on track with train travel, or on track for the first time. I'm out of practice. I took a year off by accident. I was going to take a few weeks off, and it turned into a year. Nevertheless, the podcast will be coming back. I'm looking at doing a few different things. This is just kind of a teaser. So if you're surprised that this popped up on your feed, I am too. But we're looking at doing some changes. So one of the things that I'm looking at, and please let me know if this is something that you like, I do have an email list. And I thought to make the email a little more accessible to people, or for people who would rather listen to the email than read it. I know I'm sometimes that way, can multitask a little bit better. I decided why not turn that into a podcast. So there'll hopefully be some weekly or almost weekly news updates, just short little snippets, a short little podcast, just a few minutes. And then I'm hoping to do some longer form content. So I thank you for coming back if you are coming back, or thank you for joining me for the first time. I do want to thank all those who have been sponsoring Travels with Kev, especially the people over at Patreon. If you're interested, all this helps the podcast and the travelswithkev.com grow and be sustainable. And I appreciate any support you can do. If you're interested in supporting, you can go over to travelswithkev.com/support to learn a few ways, learn about Patreon and more. Just so you know, there was a podcast that did come out last week. I'm recording this on August 2nd, 2024. And I did my first interview. It is exclusively on Patreon. But I interviewed my niece, and it's just kind of cute. Not much substance. She talked about her trip up here. She spent her summer in Wisconsin. So if you're looking for something to need a little cuteness in your life, that is there. Other than that, hopefully next week you'll start to see Travels with Kev podcast back in your feed. So until then, safe travels and happy planning.
Thank you for listening to the Travel with Kev podcast.